Bitcoin to the moon? Cointelegraph. Top 5 Bitcoin price predictions for 2024 and beyond. Bitcoin is due to hit 45,000 within a couple of weeks by the end of 2023, with post-halving Bitcoin price predictions reaching a giant 250,000. Thank you so much for checking the channel out today. My name is Agabus. This is your financial education channel, and let's get right into it. Bitcoin continues to circle its highest levels in 18 months, and bullish price predictions are flowing in. How high can the bull market go, and for how fast? From a crash of 20,000 to six figures within months, there's plenty of variety when it comes to what Bitcoin might do next, with November traditionally being one of the most volatile months. As you can see from this chart here, 2023, 28% here in October. November, we're not looking so good, but December, maybe we'll pull off a pretty good month here. The mood among crypto traders and analysts has improved over the past month after October delivered nearly 30% price gains. Cointelegraph looks at 5 of the most popular targets for 2024 and beyond. Stock to flow may not have come true, at least for now, but 250,000 is still on the radar. Matrix predicts 45,000 within 2 months. As of the time of this writing, we're right around 37,000 and some change. A lot can happen to Bitcoin within a short period of time. Amen to that. And 2024, less than 2 months away. There's plenty of time for a fresh Bitcoin price volatility to take hold. Before the yearly candle close, some say Bitcoin could be higher than at present, tuning in another 30%. In a blog post in October, Matrixport doubled down on a 45,000 year-end price target, which it initially revealed in January. It was based on a handful of in-house models, with Matrixport also successfully predicting Bitcoin's October gains. For many, the halving is a watershed moment in every Bitcoin price cycle, but one well-known commentator believes that new all-time highs will come even before then. In September, Bitquant stated that the USD price would surpass its current $69,000 peak before April of 2024. He told his subscribers on X, no, Bitcoin's not going to top before the halving. Yes, it's going to reach a new all-time high before the halving. No, Bitcoin is not going to 160,000 because the magnitude of every pullback is large. This means it will peak after the halving in 2024, and yes, the price target is around $250,000. Last month, Cointelegraph reported on a range of forecasting tools which are all focusing on an area around 130,000 per Bitcoin. These come from popular crypto analyst CryptoCon, who nonetheless believes that a six-figure Bitcoin price may take 2 years to become a reality. However, he's prepared for lower prices, but the stars are aligning for 130,000 this next cycle. The $1 million question. There's no secret there's some who believe Bitcoin will hit $1 million. I'm one of them. This year, Kathy Wood, founder, CEO, and Chief Investment Officer at ARK Invest, has joined former BitMEX CEO Arthur Hayes in doubling down on seven-figure Bitcoin. In October, Arthur Hayes maintained that the path to $1 million was in full effect thanks to macro realities. Moving over here to the Daily Hodl. This is from a few months ago, but Fidelity macro analyst issues Bitcoin alert, says 2 factors are likely to limit Bitcoin's upside potential. Fidelity's investment global macro director, Jurian Timmer, warns there's 2 factors that could limit upside potential. He tells his followers on X that Bitcoin's adoption rate, coupled with high interest rates, could keep the king crypto from soaring beyond 45,000 range in 2023 and most of 2024. The analyst's price prediction factors in a Bitcoin adoption rate based on the past adoption rate of the internet and the downward pressure of real interest rates of at least 2%, which is nominal interest with inflation factored in. You can see from his chart, again from Fidelity, that by the end of 2024, there is a price range between 45,000 and almost 100,000 here. Timmer also models Bitcoin's price action if it were to follow a typical power curve. The model shows Bitcoin returning to its all-time high of 68,992 in December of 2024. He quotes, "If Bitcoin's adoption curve continues to grow along the slope of a typical power curve, it could take more than a year to revert to the old highs." However, at $38,000 Bitcoin today, if it jumped to 68,000 next year, 68,000 next year, I'll take it. However, it's interesting that the same author from Fidelity also says, could Bitcoin achieve $1 billion a coin by 2038? Fidelity. Jurian Timmer again, the director of global macro at Fidelity, put forth the notion that Bitcoin has the potential to reach a value of $1 billion in roughly 2 decades, specifically around the year 2038, to support his forecast. Timmer employed a combination of models and charts with a particular focus on the stock-to-flow model and his own demand model. These analytical tools form the foundation of his primary prediction. You can see here again, Fidelity says by 2038, this adoption is going to completely go insane and could reach $1 billion a coin. The above model employs Metcalfe's law. According to this, the number of its users grow linearly. A network's value, or by inference, the Bitcoin price, grows geometrically. This means that the utility and adoption of Bitcoin are expected to grow more rapidly compared to its network of users, exchanges, ATMs, and participating retailers. Therefore, this model predicted that Bitcoin will reach $1 million by 2030. In contrast, Timmer's stock-to-flow model, supply model, notes that the event of significant price surges during each halving event. Consequently, when considering this model in conjunction with other factors, it foresees a price range from $1 million to $10 million per Bitcoin by the year 2030. Let's go. One of the bigger factors here is the value of the dollar. As he proposes, the value of the dollar fluctuates over time. If $1 was invested in stocks during the 18th century, its present day would be $4 billion. Similarly, Timmer implied that if $1 million invested today, it could grow to $1 billion in a span of 20 years. And lastly, here the most up-to-date numbers are from Standard Charter. They believe that Bitcoin ETF, only a couple weeks away, will drive 165% price gain for Bitcoin by 2024. The Bitcoin supply shock, the halving coming up, gives way to the ETF hype as well, and they have a new price prediction of $100,000. We now expect more price upside to materialize before the halving than we previously did, specifically via the earlier than expected introduction of the U.S. spot Bitcoin ETF. This suggests a risk that the USD $100,000 level could be reached before the end of 2024. Bring it! Spot Bitcoin ETF counting down the weeks. As you can see, we've got some final deadlines approaching with ARK Invest in January 10th. And the big one that I'm looking for is this March 15th with BlackRock. And then the other one down here is Fidelity, March 15th yet again. Let's hold on to our boots. This next 6 months should be fun. Thank you so much for checking the channel out today. Thoroughly enjoyed some of these price predictions. I hope you did as well. Give me your price prediction in the comment section below. We'd be curious where you think things are going to go. As always, stay informed, stay inquisitive, and stay subscribed for more. We will see you tomorrow.